Mount Barrow is a 1,400 metre mountain, 40 kilometres from Launceston. There's a gravel road leaving the highway at 15 kilometres that takes you into the top. The climb initially goes through forest or some farming country in the forest before it gets onto the rocky cliff face of the mountain, going up a switchback road which has got sharp hairpins and loose gravel. So it's an interesting ride on the bike. It's fun, but you need to be careful on the corners. And the view from the top is really good. There's some big telecom towers at the top, TV, phone, that sort of thing.
Just Mount Barrow. There's a boulder field here.
So there's some tracks around the back of Barrow off to the side as well. So there's lots of adventure type riding areas around that mountain. Hope you enjoy this video. See ya.
Heap of boulders. So here's the road up. I'm nearly at the top of Mt Barrow. It's like a switchback road. Massive boulder field down below. You can see down to the valley and some forestry. What a great view from the top of Barrow. It's just boulders everywhere, alpine sort of vegetation, and you can see way off in the distance over there, a long way away. Okay, I'll head back down. Quite a few tight hairpins like this, you certainly wouldn't want to miss the corner. It'd be a tough old end. Gravel slippery. I'm turning off the Mt Barrow road now. To head across towards Camden Hill Road, I think it's called. So it's a bit of a little track I've been on before. And to turn off is at this big pine tree. Okay, we're on Camden Road. So that big tower up there is where I got to, and then the zigzag track coming down in that gap, and then down through the bush here. Going to head up Camden Road. I'm going to head in towards Mt Barrow from the east side. It's a lovely spot out here near Mt Barrow. It's been logged at some time back, but not for a while. So I'm pretty much at the end of that unmarked track, and I'm about 2k from Mt Barrow in a straight line. So I'm going to have a stop here and I might put the drone up, have a look.
I spend a lot of time in the bush in Tasmania just riding around and checking out places, and there seems to be a lot of forestry going on all around Mt Barrow as an example. Around the back of Ben Lomond, you see plantation timber everywhere. Just from an aerial view, you just see the same species of timber all over the place. It's nothing like the original forest. It worries me to read that the Tasmanian Liberal Party has promised to open another 40,000 hectares of protected native forest to logging if they're re-elected. So that's coming up next month. That's another 400 square kilometres of native forest that's going to be open up for logging. Don't you think that's a concern? Especially when you see the impact to the wildlife. See quolls squashed on the road, wombats, and all of the habitat that these animals have is bulldozed.